over the ball at center. Salas under center. Long count, takes it straight ahead, first down. First down, nice push. Blankenship up front. Also a good block by Miles Dillon.
Doing a good job, Tommy, that time of just digging his head going forward. If you're going to get any holding now in the middle of the line, now's the time to do it. Your umpire's over here on the sideline getting an ankle take. We're running a four-man crew without an umpire.
Wow.
So watch your line play.
That's pretty good, Bob. There is no umpire. Salas in the gun. Snap. Give it to Maynard up the middle. Straight ahead. Gain of about 5 or 6 on first down.
Doing a
Maynard
good job.
Just piles away.
Picking his knees up and fighting for yardage right there.
Jacob Maynard on the carry. Ball moved out to the 45-yard line. 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Lebanon trails Smyrna. Last score of 7-0. We are live at Robert L. Rakes Stadium. Fairchild and Hastings will split far left, Crudup wide right, shotgun one back in the backfield. Salas fakes it, runs it again, straight up the middle. First down yardage for Salas. And Bob Lee, if there has been a change in anybody in this Lebanon offense, it has been Daley Salas and his ability, or at least Bobby Brown's willingness to run him.
Well, that's true, Tommy. Last year he was strictly a throwing quarterback. You didn't look for him to run. I think part of the package he puts in this year to utilize him running the ball. Also, when you look at Maynard and the possibility of coming in and relief sometimes, you know that run package is in there as well, so they're using it with both of them.
1st and 10 at the Smyrna 48. Salas takes the shotgun snap and goes straight ahead again and picks up about 4 yards. Bob, they've apparently picked out something they like in this matchup, and Daley Salas is running the football right at the heart of the Smyrna defense.
Well, it looks like they're faking the handoff one way. He's going off his hip and turning up the other way. They're being able to pull a guard to the opposite way of where the running back is faking the handoff. That guard pulling and leading a little way for him. They're seeing something there.
It's kind of a quarterback trap.
Exactly.
Now they go in the I formation. 2nd down. Salas sends Fairchild in motion. They give it on the reverse to Fairchild, coming around the near side, and he's lassoed by the defensive end, outside linebacker, if you will, for Smyrna. On the tackle, Jenkins with the stop and negative yardage on the play as Lebanon trying a little misdirection, fake it inside, and then give it around the corner to Fairchild on the reverse. A loss on the play back to the 47-yard line. So with 4:55 to go in the first quarter, Salas, as he breaks the huddle, will be looking at a 3rd down and 9 to go at the Smyrna 47. Salas goes back in the gun. 4 receivers wide right. Salas rolls right. Chased, gets away, throws it long down the field, overthrows everybody. Intended receiver was Fairchild on a fade route. Incomplete. So now we're looking at a 4th down and 9. 4th and 9, there's a world of difference in 4th and 9 and 4th and 3 inches.
Well, that time, of course, it was a rollout pass, but with Daley getting all that pressure, as he moved out, I think Fairchild kind of pulled up, thinking he needed to come back to him as a receiver. Daley lets it fly long and just overthrew everybody.
Matthew Maynard will punt the football. Deep to return is Rod Wilkes as he stands at his own 5-yard line. They'll tell him not to back up. Maynard is in relatively short punt formation. They're aware that Smyrna there's a fake. Maynard throws it deep down the sideline, and it's incomplete. They were gunning on the far sideline for Fairchild as he tried to draw the pass interference play. Lebanon fakes it. We told you Bobby Brown didn't like to punt. They checked with the sideline and said, hey, let's go for it.
Well, there you have Maynard. Of course, you backed up quarterback in there in punting formation, which he is the punter. And he I guess you give Fairchild a chance for the jump ball on the far side, you take a shot right there.
Smyrna takes over, 1st and 10 at their own 47. 4:24 to go in the first quarter. Sonny Gray, the quarterback, he's under center. Gives it to Bryson off the right side, and he is met by Kapliner, who takes him to the ground, but not before he picks up about 3 yards.
Kapliner doing a good job of coming up from that safety position, making the hit right there, and Elliott Wheat coming in to mop up.
Bob, they like that strong safety to play almost like an extra linebacker.
That's right.
Gray under center, looking at a 2nd and 7. Ball is just over the 50, call it the Lebanon 49. Fakes it to Bryson, play action pass. Gray flushed out of the pocket, rolls left. Carruthers is on him, he slips him, but Elliott Wheat is there to bring him down, along with Pruitt. Pruitt, Wheat, and Reeves combine on the tackle of Sonny Gray, and no gain on the play. He may have... No gain. It's right back at the Lebanon 49-yard line. Great pursuit there.
Lebanon defensive front doing a good job of putting pressure on Gray. Wilkes broke loose there a little bit going across the middle on the post pattern, but Gray did not have time to throw the ball, and that's what they've got to do is get pressure on him tonight.
Wilkes is out of the game. He ran the long route. He came to the sideline to get a drink. Tight end, 2 receivers on the right, split receiver on the left. Gray in the shotgun, and they have to take a timeout. Confusion in the Smyrna offensive huddle. Timeout is called. We're going to take a 30. Lebanon trails Smyrna 7-0. We'll be back after this 30-second break. The Lebanon 49. Lebanon in a 4-3. Carruthers and Lattimore, your interior tackles. Gray, bootleg pass to the right, throws down here, and he's got a man. First down for Smyrna on a comeback route. On the reception for the Bulldogs was the split receiver on the near side. Have to check a uniform number for that young man. Hager, Cody Hager on the reception. Went down about 12 or 13 yards, came back 15 yards on the reception. 1st and 10 for Smyrna. Ball's going to be placed at the 34-yard line. Gray takes a snap, gives it to Bryson, the freshman, right up the middle. Not much. Not much at all. Brad Reed, you got something for us on the sideline?
Right now, the demeanor of the team is a little bit lackluster right now. Smyrna's been able to move the ball on these guys, completely opposite from last week where Lebanon dominated the offensive and defensive line against Gallatin. This week, it's a little different ball game. Smyrna able to get the edge, and right now, another drive, pushing towards the end zone. Tommy?
2nd and 8. Ball at the Lebanon 33. Gray under center. Receivers on either side, 2 tight end. They give us to Bryson off left guard, and he's brought down as Carruthers grabbed a handful of Bryson. Flag on the play, and maybe we got a piece of that face mask. That is the indication. Face mask, the call against Lebanon.
Tommy, the one thing that Lebanon defense right now, we're in a cover 2. So we've got two defensive backs back deep. When you're doing that, that's keeping one of the safeties from cheating up to the line of scrimmage. You're going to have yourself susceptible to the run right there. So, you know, we're trying to protect from the deep pass, but at the same time, you got to make sure that you show up for the run as well.
And the run has hurt us tonight. Smyrna, first down, Second and incidental, so it's a 2nd and 2. Play action pass by Gray goes deep down the sideline for Rodriguez. And Fairchild never got his head turned around. Touchdown, Smyrna.
Tommy, you know, Fairchild's in decent position right there, but there is an art to turning your body and positioning yourself to make that catch, and Rodriguez doing a good job of it.
Rodriguez kind of holding him off with his body, and Fairchild a little late getting his head turned around, and by the time he looked, it was too late.
Exactly right.
Woodward will attempt the PAT for the Bulldogs. There's the snap. They put it on the pad. The kick is up, and it is good. 1:32 to go in the first. Smyrna is rolling. 14-0 Bulldogs. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
1:22 left to play in the first quarter. Bulldogs 14, Lebanon nothing.
On the far hash, Jacob on the near hash. Woodward, the soccer-style kicker, comes forward and boots it relatively short. It's going to hit and bounce out of bounds before Jacob Maynard can field it. So the ball will be put in play, 1st and 10 at the Lebanon 40. That is the penalty for kicking one out of bounds. It goes to the 35, excuse me, to the 35, and it will be marked in the middle of the field. Offensive front for Lebanon. Dye, Tyler Walker, Blankenship is the center. Right guard for Lebanon, Miles Dillon, and Mofield is in at right tackle. So Lebanon substituting freely in that offensive line. William Benford, gentlemen, is in the lineup at fullback. The first appearance for the Speedy Jr. tonight. Lebanon in a pro left set. Tight end and Hollingsworth, the split receiver on the left, spread up to the far side. Salas, 1st and 10 at his own 35, changes the play. Make sure everybody is set. Gives it off tackle to Hastings. Hastings breaks it for about 3-4 yards, and then he is muscled backwards by a host of Smyrna defenders. 4 players kind of root him out of there.
Tommy, Smyrna with a lot of speed is going to be a tall order to get on the outside of these guys. They're pretty good sideline to sideline. You know, lots of times when you see these play calls going right up the middle, it's not real pretty to watch sometimes, but it's most effective because they've got the speed to run you down sideline to sideline. You're going to have to hit them quick up the middle. Even the off-tackle plays, Smyrna has the ability to run those things down, working from sideline to sideline. The straight-ahead attack sometimes is a good one. Lebanon in split backs. The give is to Hastings coming on the left side. He gets very little, maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. Not much more. They were in split backs. Gave it to Hastings. Not much. They moved the stick maybe half a yard. 3rd and about 6 to go for the first as the ball is spotted at the Lebanon 39. 17, 16, 15. If they get the play off, this will be the last play of the first quarter. Pro set in the backfield, I formation, receivers either side. Salas, quick drop, throws the fade to Hollingsworth. He goes up and makes an outstanding catch. Good outstanding catch by Hollingsworth, the split receiver on the near side. That's the last play of the first quarter. 18 yards for Lebanon, our longest play of the night, and that will be the end of the first quarter. Lebanon trails Smyrna 14-0. We'll take a 1-minute break.
1st and 10 for Lebanon. That's the end of the first quarter of play.
As we tell you, you're listening to Lebanon High Blue Devil Football on WANT FM 98.9 Lebanon. Blue Devils put it in play 1st and 10 after the nice catch by Hollingsworth. 1st and 10 at the Smyrna 42-yard line. Split receivers on the right, Salas in the gun. Gives the ball to DeMarco Hastings trying the left side, and he bulls forward.